Abder Rahim Maaraf. I am the Chief Executive Officer of Savola Foods, one key multinational from this part of the world, with an ambition to create a presence within our regions as a dominant player in the food business. In fact, we are in basic foods, or what you call also vital foods. They are linked to the population. We are in fact in sugar, oil, and recently in wheat-based product. So the real key challenge we're having today in a world where there is an escalation of the price of commodities, the impact on consumer is higher and higher. You can understand in the context of revolutions in this part of the world, our major challenge is how we can make the food more and more affordable to people. And we are operating in a region which is, the least we can say, it is turbulent. We are in Egypt, we are in North Africa, we are in Sudan, we are in Kazakhstan, we are in Iran. So clearly the common element of these countries is a difficult social and political context, which make some pressure on our business, especially because of the price escalation, because also of securing the supply in the market. But we look at it from another angle. Difficulties or challenges are also opportunities. And for a player like us with long-term vision, it is turning to a real opportunity. And I can tell you that our results for the last 18 months, despite a difficult context in our region, is more and more gain of market share, more and more consolidation of our business, and more closeness to government, to customers, and building more and more relationship for the future. In fact, our major challenge today is growth opportunities. In fact, in most of our countries today, we are reaching a dominant position in our categories, either in sugar or in oil. And our next question here, what else? And definitely entering new countries, in North Africa, for example, or expanding our categories to other foods are the two pillars on which we are focusing now. The new baby we introduced recently is a pasta business we bought in Egypt, which is at the same time an entry of Savola to wheat-based product, which is another third leg we are adding to our business. So we want to continue in this area where we can capitalize on our capabilities. There's a lot of things common between these categories of vital foods. Capitalizing on our economy of scale by being a big buyer of commodities in the world. Also our brands, we are owning strong brands in the region with a lot of credibility, such as Afia, Arabi, Rawabi in Egypt. So most of our brands are #1 brands and with an important relative market share compared to number 2 in the market. Wheat-based product is a new category we want to capitalize further by entering to pasta business, starting with Egypt, but also moving to other countries. In our businesses where, we are selling to some extent some simple product from appearance where it could be copied quite easily, innovation is a major challenge. But we are trying, to drive it through different aspects. Innovation is not only on the product, it could be on the way how we are selling our product, it could be on the packaging, it could be on the services, or some extra benefit to the consumer. So it is definitely what could help us tomorrow differentiate our product in the market and claim it for premium. And yes, it is a key area of focus by looking at what could be a new thing for the consumer for which he can pay an extra money. And this is what we are focusing on today. I have quite a story with Mile. I mean, it is the third or fourth time I'm registering to Mile, but definitely at the end, there is something happening urgent and we end up by not coming. This time I forced myself, despite the fact that also I had a bad coincidence by having an allergy at the last moment, but I made it. And frankly speaking, it is a great experience, and being also in Madinah is another opportunity by joining the intellect and the spiritual to also the social by meeting people from different horizons. And the formula of Mile is really unique by having this people from this part of the world amongst us, having a lot of rich experience shared amongst people. I think it's a great experience. Definitely I was exposed to many training programs around the world, such as in Sian and others, but what is typically different here and distinguished is, I can say that we feel that we are home. And this is, I mean, a very important feeling compared to other experience outside the world. The second richness is by being close to people from our region and sharing knowledge and experiences close to our experiences is something very important. You see, we have many excuses by saying, oh, Europe is different, the States is different. By having some people from the same region sharing same experiences, it makes a different feeling that yes, we can do it, something we can do. Also, this kind of pride. It gives us this pride by having such quality programs with this part of the world. It's also something which is, differentiating and appealing to ourselves. Something I can recommend for coming sessions is that we still, by being here in this part of the world, in this holy city of Medina, with the people from developing countries, still most of the case studies are coming from outside. And if there is a recommendation I can make to the team is that if we can also try to develop business cases or business studies from the rich experience we have, for example, this afternoon with the people, in the real business cases, it will be again another distinction to this program. Clearly there is a rich program and quite various. Also, frankly speaking, before coming here, looking at the title, I say, okay, this is something we know already and we have already seen, etc. But the way how people approached their subject was really, excellent. And also discovering different aspects by having this interaction with the team through concrete examples. It was quite a rich experience from different angles.